The disturbing truth behind the haunted Annabelle doll. I heard this shawty got released in Louisiana or some shit, got caught on fire.
Chances are, if you're watching this video,
I don't know how true that is,
you're
though.
a regular viewer of my channel, you would have seen the movie Annabelle.
Oh my god, I don't like this. Oh my god.
If you have, great. You
I
know,
don't
a
like
little bit
that.
of backstory for today's video.
What the?
Also great because you're in for a little bit of a roller coaster.
Oh my. Yo, chill with this shit, Brody.
Annabelle is one of the most infamous haunted dolls known to man. With supposed real evidence behind it being haunted, it's very hard to deny the claims. But what if I told you, as of yesterday,
I go
Annabelle...
like, Chucky made me scared as f of dolls. Cause my sister used to have dolls, and sometimes I pick them hoes up and throw them across the room. Cause I just do not like with dolls at all.
The most haunted doll in the world has gone missing.
Oh
Today,
my.
lady and man, we are taking a deep dive into the history of Annabelle, the disturbing story behind the haunting, and the weird new developments about it going missing. And yes, apparently it is missing. I'm not making that up. We will get into
How the f do you lose that doll? They gotta be clickbaiting. They gotta be trying to promote that new Conjuring movie. That motherfucker did not go missing, bro. And if you're a spirit, if you did go missing, I am not trying to fuck with you. I respect you. I respect you as a doll and shit. I'm not trying to fuck with the spirits and shit. Nah, but I have a feeling though they're just trying to use that to promote the new movie. And if they're not, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me, please.
The earliest version of the Annabelle story takes place in 1970. According to the story by Ed and Lorraine Warren, the doll was bought from a hobby store by a mum in search of a birthday gift for her daughter. That daughter was Donna, a 28-year-old nursing student living in Hartford, Connecticut.
Grown-ass woman asking for a doll.
With another nursing student.
That was your
named
first mistake.
Angie.
That was your first mistake, buddy. Should have asked for like, oh, this was in the 80s, 60s or something. You should have asked for something cool like a car or something. Instead, she asked for a doll. Like, come on now, G.
Donna was given the doll and not much else was thought of it. It was a nice gift, you know, but it's a doll. I would have preferred like an air fryer or something. Maybe the Ninja Foodie Max.
Yeah, you could have got it like the George Foreman or something. No,
that would be a cool gift. Life kept moving for Donna, and for a while, everything was pretty normal.
Or Air Max,
after a few
air
weeks,
fryers actually
strange things began to happen. According to the story, the doll started to move on its own. Not massively. It didn't just turn into Ted overnight, but smaller, subtle changes in its position and posture. They would leave it on the couch, only to return and find it in a different room.
Oh, hell no.
That was pretty weird. But then came the notes. Donna and Angie claim they began finding small scraps of paper around the apartment. Each contained scribbled messages written in what looked like a child's handwriting. The messages were cryptic.
Yo, where the f did her mom get that fucking doll from? She must have got that shit from the secondhand store. You feel me? That's bad vibes right there. Like, shout out to Goodwill and shit. I don't know, bro. The spirit must have been trapped in that bitch or some shit. I don't know. This shit's trippy, bro.
Saying things like help Lou or help us or
Be Lou?
even one
Be
fucked
Lou.
up moment. It left a message saying subscribe to Marina Yarrow.
I don't think she said that.
Ooh,
I think it said subscribe to Shot 24 as well. Yeah, stop playing.
One day, Donna reportedly found the
Follow
doll
him on
with
Twitch
what
too.
looked like a smear of blood on its chest. So then, and only then, they decided to call a medium. I'm not sure why it took them that long. I would have been out at the first sign of anything. The mediums
Yeah, that's what I be
reproduced
saying though. Like, I feel like if some scary shit would start happening. Well, actually, that's cap. That's cap. I feel like once I live by myself though, if some scary shit started happening in the crib, someone was talking about some help, blood on the walls and shit. I'm like, yo, you know what? Yeah, fuck that lease contract, bitch. I'm getting the fuck out of here, bro. Or if it's my crib, I'm like, I'm selling this bitch. Sorry.
The name Annabelle Higgins. According to her, the spirit of a 7-year-old girl had died on the property long before the apartment complex was built. So the doll wasn't actually haunted when it was bought. The child had apparently latched onto the doll once it entered the apartment and was now seeking comfort. And this is the part of the story that I think I find the least believable. Donna and Angie felt sorry for the doll and agreed to let it stay with them.
Yeah, that's stupid. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta have zero IQ if you let a fucking haunted ass doll stay with you. You deserve to get haunted at that point. I'm sorry, buddy.
For real?
You deserve anything that's coming to you.
As you can imagine, things only got worse. What? This is when Lou entered the picture. Lou was a friend of the roommates. He had never actually liked the doll and reported feeling uneasy around it. So he urged Donna to get rid of it. Lou seems like the only rational one in that friend group.
No, yeah.
One night, Lou claimed to have experienced a pretty fucked up encounter. As the story goes, he was asleep on the couch when he woke up with a feeling of paralysis and dread. He said he looked down and saw the doll climbing on his body, and as it reached to his... Guys,
What are you doing?
where's the color going? Sometimes it seems like that, right? Color is more washed out. Things aren't as exciting as they once were.
What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Is this an ad?
Chances are you or someone you know has as well. When you go through these moments in life, it...
What the fuck? This fool just do an ad?
.com/spoon guy for 10% off your first month. Now where was I? Oh yeah, Annabelle reached up his chest and put her hands
Yo,
around
Annabelle trying to get freaky with him or some shit. What the fuck?
Lou's neck, causing him to...
Yo, oh my, yo, the other day I fell asleep, right, charging my phone, and when I woke up, I was getting choked by my fucking charger, bro. That's like the third time some shit like that has happened to me. The first 2 times, it was by my bed. Cause like my bed had like some like loose strings. I don't know how to explain it. But next thing you know, I just wake up and that bitch is like choking me. And I wake up and I'm coughing and shit. And when I wake up, I check my fucking the mirror, and then like I had like a red ass line right here, like a bruise, not like a bruise, but like a mark. You know what I'm saying? That's how hard it was choking me though.
To wake up from his sleep.
I'm like, fuck, bro. Someone's trying to kill my ass,
day,
bro.
Some
shit's happening to me though. Like I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting cursed or some shit. Hopefully not, because I don't know, some crazy coinky things be happening. Like the day where my charger was choking me was the same day, or was like it was like the same day. It was the day before. It was the day before I like took a shower and shit, and I put all my clothes backwards and inside out. Like what the fuck? Like that shit was stupid, bro. Like all my clothes too, like my shirt, my fucking shorts, my underwear. Like what the fuck was happening with me? And then plus the day before I was getting choked out by my charger. I don't know. Somebody's trying to fuck with me right now.
Stranger happened. Lou felt an unseen force.
Someone's trying to fuck with me.
His chest, which actually ended up leaving 3 long red marks.
I need to go get cleansed or some shit, bro.
At this point, Donna ended up getting in contact with the Warrens. Ed and Lorraine Warren were already prominent figures in the paranormal community by the time they were contacted about the Annabelle case.
I don't know. I heard their stories be fake though. I don't know how true that shit is.
The Warrens concluded that the entity attached to the doll was not the spirit of a child, but it was actually something far more dangerous. According to them, the medium had been manipulated.
What that mean?
A demonic spirit had pretended to be a child in order to gain the roommate's trust, and eventually it wanted to possess a human host. Just like I will. If you don't subscribe to Marty Yarosh, subscribe to Marty Yarosh.
I don't know who I was watching, but they were saying they saw like a live exorcism one time where they like somebody came to the church, but you feel me? They're all going crazy and shit.
Subscribe to Marty Yarosh. The Warrens took the doll with them, and it ended up in the Warren Occult Museum, a room in the basement of their home.
What the fuck is
filled
this?
With objects said to have been connected to spooky things. One of the most often repeated stories involves a guy who visited the museum with his girlfriend, and apparently he mocked Annabelle and challenged it to do something. And then on the way home, he crashed his motorcycle and died.
Oh my.
Very weird coincidence.
Is that real?
Very weird. For decades.
Yo, Annabelle, I want no smoke. I respect your ass. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you doing with your shit, whatever you doing on your free time, like I respect you, bro. Like
the Annabelle doll
shit, like,
story.
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke, gang.
Fans of the paranormal, but not really to the general public. That changed in
got
2013 with the release of The Conjuring, which eventually led to Annabelle getting her own movie titled Annabelle.
Oh my.
But it doesn't really follow the story properly. In fact, it doesn't even look like Annabelle. I guess the original design isn't the most threatening looking thing in the world. Now look, there's a lot of speculation about the Annabelle doll. And in fact, there's a lot of speculation about the Warrens in general. The Warrens' version of the Annabelle story is exactly that, a version. It's never been paired with official documents, photos, or any witnesses. Most of what we know about the case comes from the Warrens themselves or from books written by their collaborators. And there's never really been any tangible evidence. The doll has never moved on camera, it's never been linked to verified crimes, and it's never been put into third-party investigation. No one outside of the Warren circle has confirmed
are they still alive?
Is even haunted.
That's it, chilling?
And let's be real, the Warrens don't have the best track record. So it's sort of hard to believe without seeing any evidence. And now, the moment that you've all been waiting for. Right now, The Annabelle doll is speculated to be on tour around the US as part of the Devils on the Run tour. Keyword:
Why the fuck did they putting this bitch on tour, bro? Putting this doll, lovely doll, by the way. I support the doll. Well, in that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't hate the doll, you feel me? Like, I don't know if I support it. Like, I just have respect, question mark? I don't know. I have no ill feeling towards the doll. That's the point. But why you taking it on tour, though? You like, shorty ain't Ken Carson, bro. Like, she needs to stay home.
Speculated. No one actually saw the doll on the tour. So then rumors spread that it had escaped, and in the horror community, that made headlines, which seems like great timing, especially when the trailer for the new Conjuring movie came out 2 weeks ago, and it's meant to release in a couple of months. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they could be just
As
promoing.
of today, the real Annabelle doll remains inside its case. The Warren Occult Museum has been closed to the public since 2019 due to zoning violations, but the doll is still in the family's possession.
What does that mean,
Ed
zoning?
and Lorraine have since
that
passed
mean?
away, and the Warren's son-in-law, Tony Spurra, now serves as the guardian of the doll. The doll is not missing. They just wanted to advertise a movie. And still...
Oh, so they actually go missing then. So shorty didn't run away. So she's just still in her cage and shit. Okay, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you keep on doing your thing. I don't know. I don't want no smoke, though. I like that shit, though. Appreciate it.
We shopping at Neiman's, fuck side. Nigga wanna beat me so bad. Keeping that Glock on me, never lie. My brothers ain't going like that. Hollow tits ripping through his bag. Yeah, these white folks think I'm doing scam cause I'm counting up these racks.